welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas or Merry Christmas Eve or Happy Holidays, whatever you guys are celebrating. Today is Christmas Eve and everyone is out of the house right now, so I am rushing to film this intro to get it done because they're about to be back any minute and it's about to be absolutely crazy and loud. My dogs start going crazy, so if I'm rushing and talking fast, I apologize. I'm just trying to get this in before they get back. I did this look about a year ago on my Instagram page. For the original look, I used the Morphe Jekyll & Hill original palette. And I did use a few of those shades today, but then of course I mixed in some of the Vault collection and the Soft Glam palette. Kind of just revamped this look with more makeup that I have now. I really love how this turned out. I love halo eyes, I love Christmas, I love everything about this, and I don't really ever wear green on my eyes, so I love the green and gold. And in this year ago for this look, I did a nude option. I did two lip options. I did a nude and a red, and I also did that for today's video, so stay tuned to the end to see both lip options. This is obviously the nude. But so yeah, I have nothing else to say other than I hope you guys enjoy this video and happy holidays. And if you guys are interested in how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay, don't mind this hair that I have going on. It'll be done in the end. It'll be beautiful. But for now, this is what we got working with us. So to start, I already have my base on, which means I primed, I have my foundation on, the cream bronzer that I used today, my brows, and it's all set. In this video, I'm going to be still showing, obviously, the eyes and like the finishing stuff, like the powder bronzer, the blush, the highlight, you know, all the fun stuff. But yeah, I just figured I'd blast with this because I feel like this eye look is probably going to take a long time, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. So I have a bunch of palettes in front of me that all have like different shades of green in them. Last year when I did this look, I used just the OG Jekyll & Hill palette, and I really just stuck to like this dark, it almost looks black right now, but it's like a dark forest green, some of the oranges up top, this green, and I believe I dipped into the gold. Now I have a lot more palettes with more greens in them, and then I have like my Soft Glam that has really good golds and some more orangey tones. So I don't know what I'm going to use today. It's fun to like recreate your own look that you've done before with different makeup and kind of see if you can get it better or close to what it was. You know, I mean, this is just to show whatever products I use here, whatever ones you have at home that are similar colors, you can definitely recreate this because I'm recreating a look that I did last year with different products. So if you don't have all four palettes that I have out here, you don't need to run out to the store and get all four of these. You can, I mean, last year, like I said, I did with one single palette. So, enough blabbing. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna go into my Soft Glam palette. I'm gonna take the shades Orange Soda and Burnt Orange. I'm just gonna start putting that right in my crease and kind of just blowing it out all over. I'm not gonna be really precise with this because I'm gonna end up doing like a halo look. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Top Secret from the Vault collection. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. Because I'm going to be doing a halo eye, I'm going to start packing this to the outer corner and the inner corner. And I'm really taking my time, using a little bit of product at a time, and I'm just working in really small sections. This color is really dark and I don't want it to just get messy and blown all over the place. And then when there's not a lot left, I'm going to connect the inner corner and the outer corner on the top. And it's okay if a little bit gets in the middle because I'm going to be taking concealer to wipe that off. And same with the outer corner, when there's not a lot left, I'm just going to start flicking it towards the brow. Going back into Orange Soda and Burnt Orange, I'm just going to lightly, with barely any product, just go over top of the edges of that green color that we just put down. But the more that you work and blend, the more that this look just really comes together and ends up looking really good. A little bit of translucent powder. And just put this underneath here again to catch any fallout that might be happening and to really help guide that shape that we're going for. Using the Dark Magic palette from the Vault collection, I'm going to take Potion. It's more of like a lighter olive green color. We lost a little bit of the greenness when we blended it out, so I'm just gonna lightly put this back into the crease. Going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill OG palette, I'm gonna go in with this dark forest green color. This is the palette, like one of the first ones that came out, so I don't have the names on here, so I apologize, but it is this like dark forest green color. I'm just gonna lightly pack that just on the outer corners. I'm not gonna bring that up into the crease at all. Into that dark green color, very, very lightly, and connect what we just put down in the middle. Taking a brush that we've been using for the transition with no additional product, just blending that all out. I'm so mad. I was trying to find a brush to cut my crease and I never found it, but I did ruin my nail polish. I found it. I found it. It was right here this whole time. I didn't need to get up and ruin my nail polish. Taking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 04, I'm going to carve out the shape for the halo. Now that that is finally done, they're not even, but we can try to make them even by doing the shadows a little bit differently. So going in with the glittery dark green color here, I'm going to take my finger, and I almost just wanted to tap off my finger. Okay, so I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pat this in where the shadow and the concealer meets. Going back in with that dark green color, the matte one. I'm going to so lightly just tap into the orange soda shade. So lightly. Like I'm barely touching my eye with this brush right now. Just go over the tops. Going back into the Soft Glam palette, I'm going to take the shade Fairy. It's a really, really bright yellow gold. And I'm going to place that right in the middle. A little bit of that and dot it on with my finger. Going back in with the glitter green color. Using the same brush. Again, I'm just going to feather this on the edges so it blends nicely. I'm going to go back into the Armed and Gorgeous palette using Top Secret. I'm going to start packing that on the whole lower lash line. Just a dot of that dark green matte color again. A little bit. I'm putting it on the outer lower lash line. Just connect the top to the bottom. Again, going back into Orange Soda and Burnt Orange. Going into the first shade, I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone in the inner corner. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, just do a black straight line and apply some falsies, and I'll be right back.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, now that my lashes are finally on, I put a very, very thin line of liner along the lash line. I just lined like 17 times in a row. But yeah, so I put a very thin line of it along my lash line just so that my lashes would blend in a little bit easier. Put on some Ardell Demi Wispies, which are my favorite lash, and coated my bottom and top lashes with a little bit of mascara. A lot of people would probably want to go in with like a black pen, or I'm sorry, a lot of people would want to go in with like a pencil liner and maybe do the waterline underneath. I always do the top just so it's all one color is all black, you can't see the top. For the bottom, I feel like if you have really big eyes, it really makes it smokier and sexier because it kind of closes your eye in a little bit, but my eyes are very squinty as is. So when I put it on there on the bottom, I feel like sometimes it can really close in my eye and make it look smaller and more squinty than it really is. And because I have such a dark look going on right now, I kind of left it just bare. You can also use a nude to kind of really open it up. But I think I'm just going to leave it bare because I kind of like how it looks like this. I'm going to contour just a little bit. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, going in with the first two colors. I'm just going to apply that in the hollows of my cheeks. Taking my Hoola bronzer, I'm just going to bronze up the skin a little bit. Now I'm not going to bake, but I am going to carve this out just to clean this up a little bit. I'm not going to let it sit for a long time. I'm just going to leave it like this. Put some on this side. Make sure it's even because that's not even. Let it sit there for a minute and then I just brush it off. And it just cleans up that line a little bit more. Going in with Amaretto Blush from Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop palette, I guess you would call it. I'm just going to put this to the apples of my cheeks. My Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. I'm just going to take that and brush that over the apples of my cheeks, my chin, my nose, and just my temples. Just spray my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And with Champagne Pop, I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheeks, again my temple, my Cupid's bow, my chin, and my nose. For the lip, in my very first post of this, I did two different lip options. I did a bright red, and this is really going to just scream Christmas. So with the green and gold eye, the red lip, it's really a bold Christmas look, and I love how it looks with the red. And then I also showed it with a nude, and this kind of makes it more like wearable and not for, you know, those people that aren't so experimental with makeup, or maybe just want to have something more soft for Christmas. You know, a soft nude look with a gloss on top is beautiful for this. For the red that I'll show you today, I'm going to go in with MAC's Retro Matte in Feel So Grand. So here is my red lip option. Again, this just really makes it super Christmassy, and it's for that bold person. I personally love it with a red lip. I mean, this on Christmas Day, what's more Christmassy than a green and gold lid with a bright red lip? I love how this looks, and now I'm going to show you the nude. Also, a trick to take off liquid lipstick is just apply another layer and wipe it off. For the nude lip, now that I just rubbed red lipstick all over my face and tried to cover it up, going in with Huda Beauty's liquid lipstick in the shade Girlfriend. So my phone died. Finish off my lip with a gloss made by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop and Moonchild. I love this gloss. This is one of my favorite go-to glosses. I love this for a nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any of my other videos. I'm happy I was able to sit down and cram in this last minute holiday look for you guys. I love Christmas time. It's my absolute favorite time, but with everything, and I mean, holidays are crazy to begin with, let alone working full time. And most of you guys probably have children or you're in school. I'm working full time. I have my kitchen going on, so it's always so loud in my house. but I was really happy that I was able today to sit down. It's Christmas Eve right now, so I'm hoping to get this up either tonight or tomorrow morning for you guys, so you guys have something to maybe watch if you were looking for something fun for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve night parties. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I really appreciate all your guys' support, and I love talking to you guys in the comments. So as always, please leave a comment with what you guys want to see next, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!